of Time with Timmy the Toolman and Sean. Today I have a special guest with me, my girlfriend Allison, and where we are at currently is we are off the coast of California, somewhere between Big Sur and San Simeon, where Hearst Castle is located. And what we're going to do today is showcase a little mod that I put together to be able to hang a sun shower from the roof rack of my 98 4Runner. So the one big problem with sun showers that I found is finding a good place to hang them. Usually you try to find something high like a tree branch, but then it's a matter of trying to throw a string over and hoisting it up and then tying it up, and it just makes it a pain in the butt. So this mod I'm going to show you is pretty simple. It just utilizes a custom made bracket that I welded together, a gas fitting, a section of gas pipe, a carabiner, and a little pull strap. It sets up pretty quickly. And then to give yourself some privacy, I'm going to showcase this shower enclosure that basically puts together super quick. You just unfold it and it pops up. And so you can have privacy, especially in a place where there's a lot of people. You're not going to be mooning people and showing your goodies to them. So what Allison and I are going to do today is we're going to go on about a 10-mile hike in the hills above the coast. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to shower with my sun shower if it's hopefully warm enough. We've got a lot of nice sunshine right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out my sun showers on the top of the roof rack so they get full exposure to the sun to hopefully be nice and warm when I come back from the hike, so I'm not showering in really cold water, which is going to cause major shrinkage, which is not a good thing. While four-wheeling or driving place to place with whatever I'm doing, camping, biking, hiking, I'm storing these sun showers in a heavy-duty plastic container, and I painted it black so it would absorb more heat from the sun. And when I go someplace that I'm going to be for a while and not driving, the best thing to do with the sun showers is lay them out in the full sun with the clear side facing up, so the water will absorb the heat from the sun and you'll have nicer shower water to shower in. I took the sun showers out of the bin. I laid down a tarp on top of the roof rack to protect them because these sun showers can tear really easily if they hit a sharp object. And I got them laid out with the clear side facing up so they will absorb the sun's rays and heat up. And they actually have a little thermometer here telling you the temperature of your water. So that's kind of a cool feature. So hopefully they're going to be nice and toasty for me when we get back from our hike. So here is the view we currently have at our parking location. We've got beautiful views of the Pacific Ocean. That's Highway 1. There's Allison. And we're going to be hiking up there somewhere, way up there. So it looks like pretty steep terrain. So we're definitely going to be working up a sweat. So if you've never visited California, I highly suggest you do. And I highly suggest you drive Highway 1 from the Carmel area towards San Simeon. It's absolutely gorgeous. You get million-dollar views the whole way. If you live in California and you've never driven Highway 1, what are you thinking? Get out there and enjoy it. It's beautiful. So we're gonna get our hydration packs on and we're gonna get hiking. So we're only about a little over a half mile into our hike, and look already at the views we're getting of the ocean. Pretty spectacular. A little ways up the trail and then we get even a better view. Check this out. We're gonna head towards Buckeye Camp. And we are in the Silver Peak Wilderness of the Los Padres National Forest. So here's our view, 2.25 miles up. This trail is freaking steep. It is relentless, and we can usually maintain about a 3 mile per hour pace when we're hiking on varied terrain, but this sucker is steep. So we're gonna have to cut our hike a little short because we're gonna run out of daylight. But well worth the views we're getting. This is spectacular. Check out the view from this spot. This is pretty kick-ass. We could actually see some clouds rolling in towards where we parked. We came from that direction. Awesome views. Are you enjoying the hike, Allison?
Yeah.
Do you think it's steep?
Just a little.
Okay, let's keep going. All right, based on how long this hike has taken us and how much daylight we have left, we're gonna turn around. We're not gonna do the whole 10-mile hike. We made it about 3.1 miles in, and according to Allison's Apple Watch, we gained 1,500 vertical feet in 3.1 miles. So the terrain was pretty darn steep. Again, we were averaging about 2 miles per hour when we usually can average closer to 3 miles per hour. So no way we can complete the 10-mile loop in the amount of daylight we have left. Let me show you the map. I have this application called Gaia. We started here on the coast, and then we worked our way. We're pretty close to the Buckeye camp, but just looking at how much time we have, we want to get back so we can film the sun shower mod that I wanted to showcase today, and maybe catch the sunset so you can enjoy it too. All right, down the mountain we go. All right, this is our last view we're going to give you on our way down this mountain. Pretty cool view. Ooh, look at that view. I like that view too. We're back from our hike. It ended up being around 6.5 miles in total. We still have some daylight left to show you the shower mod. Now, when it comes to my roof rack, this roof rack was built custom for a guy in Southern California. My buddy Anwar saw it go up for sale on the 3rd Gen SoCal group. He contacted me and I jumped on it. I got it for $750. It's kind of a one-off. It's sort of like a Gobi, but the guy doesn't make them in production. He just did one build for that guy. These two brackets were originally for holding a high lift jack on the side. But because I have my high lift jack on my CBI rear bumper, I don't need this for a mount for my high lift jack. So now I finally found a purpose for it, and it's for my sun shower holding mod. Let me describe all the things I got to make this happen. Here's the simple bracket I built. It's just an L-shaped bracket with a couple triangular supports on either side. And then what I did is I took a 3/4 inch gas 45-degree elbow and I welded it to the top of the bracket. And then I just put a cap in here so water can't get trapped in here and corrosion can start working at the metal. This welding the gas 45 to the bracket was the worst weld of all of them. And I think it has something to do with the coating that was on the gas pipe, or maybe it has to do with the cast iron. I'm not 100% sure, but this weld ended up being kind of porous. So I'm not too confident in that weld, but hopefully it's gonna hold fine for what I'm using it for. So then what I did is I drilled a hole through the bracket that I built to run this bolt through. And then what this is a 4-foot gas pipe that I bought at Home Depot. I drilled holes in it so it could mount to the high lift jack mount. Then I drilled another hole so I can put this cord so I can hang the sun shower from it. In addition to the bracket I built and the gas pipe I bought and the elbow I welded on, I also have another type of support system using a strap and a quick draw that you use for rock climbing, and I'll show you that as I'm setting it up. So I'm now going to set this up in real time. I'm not going to speed it up, and you'll see how quickly it sets up. I put the wing nuts on pretty tight so they don't come loose, and I also put the cap on pretty tight, so I use a crescent wrench for that. So I just get on here, loosen it, loosen the cap, just put the stuff up here on my traction boards. Okay, this pulls off. I have a cap on here to protect the threads. Just put that on my pocket. Then I'll just screw it into the fitting. I get my other strap out here and the quick draw. I take my quick draw and I hook the upper hole. I take my pull strap, I hook the carabiner, and then I just send this over to the other side. So then I hook this underneath, I capture this, and then I grab my strap, and then I just pull tension on it. And what this is doing, it's supporting the pole, because there's going to be a lot of force on that 4-foot gas pipe when I hang this 4-gallon sun shower. A 4-gallon sun shower weighs about 35 pounds. A gallon of water weighs 8.33 pounds. So it's pretty heavy. This sucker being heavy and have to extending out, it's a little bit of a shoulder workout, and it might be better to get somebody on a little step stool, which I have, in supporting the bag, but I'll show you it can be done, but it's a little bit of a strain. So this is basically the nuts and bolts of the sun shower holding system that I made. Another thing I did is I made this hose a lot longer, because usually a sun shower hose is way shorter. It's probably only about this long. This is going to enable me to have it further away from my truck to where it's going to go into my little shower enclosure, which I'm going to show you next. The shower enclosure is made by Wolfwise. It's pretty cool. It sets up really fast. You unzip it, you pull it out, and this thing just like, you almost like, it's kind of violent when it goes up. As you can see, it has a little half moon window here, and that's where the shower nozzle is going to go through. So the beauty of having it high up and with a longer hose is now you can get in here and you don't have to stoop really low to have pressure. As long as the nozzle is below the bottom of the bag, you're going to have pressure. So you're going to be able to wash your hair pretty effectively and not have to stoop way down. So let me show you what the inside looks like. So it has an opening that you can step through. You can keep it down for more privacy, or you can roll it up. Since I have total privacy, because right here is the coast, there's nothing behind me, so nobody's going to be able to see me. So you just unzip it. And then you roll it up. So come on in here and take a look. So you have a little pouch right here. Maybe you could put some toiletries here. And then you have the little half window where you can bring your nozzle in. For the ground, so you're not standing in the dirt and the rocks, I have this mat that's made out of recycled tires that I'm going to show you now. So this thing rolls up. It's pretty heavy duty. The downside is it's heavy, but it's pretty durable. So now you have a nice platform. The water can go down and run underneath, and your feet aren't going to be in the mud and the rocks. The Wolf-Wise shower enclosure also comes with stakes, so if it's windy out, you can stake it down. It has grommets right here to where you could capture, and then you can hammer them into the ground. They're not the most sturdy stakes, so if you're going into rocks, they're going to bend on you. You get the idea. You could stake all four corners. For sure, I'm going to invest in some heavier duty stakes for this kit. These are too lightweight. So this is the setup. Now I'm going to take my well-deserved shower after hiking 6.5 miles and 1,500 vertical feet with my beautiful girlfriend, Allison. A nice towel to have for trips that packs really small and dries quick is a camp towel. They're basically kind of almost like a chamois material, but you can see how small they are. And you can get yourself dry, and then you can hang it somewhere and it will dry out much quicker than like a usual terry cloth towel. So these are really nice to have. So I'm just going to drop this on a camp chair so I can dry off as soon as I get clean. And then I got my change of clothes on my camp chair too. If you've never taken a sun shower, it's not a la 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 singing like 5 songs. It's not that type of shower. It's about getting clean and using the least amount of water possible. With a 4-gallon sun shower, I know we can get 2 showers no problem, but probably get a 3rd shower. I've shared a 3-gallon sun shower and 2 of us were able to get clean. The way you make the water last is you get wet, you turn off the water, you soap up, usually with some type of liquid soap like a Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap is a good one. And then you turn the water back on and you rinse everything off. So I use the Dr. Bronner's soap in my hair, everywhere. Again, it's not a luxurious shower where you got the water running forever. Get wet, soap up, rinse off. Done deal. Okay, here I go. All right, I'm in my little sun shower enclosure. I tested the water. It's not exactly warm, but it's not exactly cold either. But safe to say, I think there's going to be some major shrinkage going on. Here I go. See the spray? Woo! It is cool. Not enough solar power today. Okay, I'm pretty wet. Now I'm going to use my little thing of Dr. Bronner's soap and soap up.
It's pretty nice. You got this gorgeous view behind you.
Okay, I'm soaped up pretty good. Wash my face a little bit. And now rinse off. All right. That was pretty cold, but it feels good to be clean too. So that's it. Taking this shower enclosure down is pretty easy. You just want to close your door again. I'll close the little half moon one too. If you put any stakes in, just take the stakes out. This is my first time using this, so it's going to be a little wet in there, so you'll put it away, but then when you get a chance to put it out in the sun to dry it out, that would be smart. Just like you don't want to put away a tent that's wet. It's going to get mildew. So I'm just going to shake this a little bit, get a little of the water off, and then it just collapses in on itself. And to get it folded back up, you put the bottom on the ground, you fold it down, and then you tuck the top in, and it kind of starts folding together. And then you just grab your bag and you put it back in the bag. Pretty slick little setup. All right, I'm all done showing off my roof rack sun shower holder mod. Depending on the roof rack you have is going to dictate how you go about making your own sun shower holder. This was just my way of doing it, using some gas pipe, fabricating a simple bracket with a gas 45 elbow, and supporting that with a pull strap. It works pretty good from what you just saw. So have fun fabricating and creating your own sun shower holder for your vehicle. With all that said, we thank you for watching Toyota Time with Timmy the Toolman and Sean and special guest videographer Allison. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, do that below. Take care. Bye-bye. Sick mods. And stay clean out there, people. Don't be stinky. Wash yourself. Peace out. Bye-bye. Adios.